Our next student speaker is Reese. Reese has been a student at St. Stephen's for 14 years. She is the student chaplain, the chapel council president, cheer captain, weightlifting, musical. She was the 2023 junior Miss Manatee County Fair and the Interact Club and member of the Interact Club. And finally, she's a corn nut fanatic. Here's Reese.
Thank you, Theo. The color blue is often correlated to sadness. I think I had unrealistic expectations for what my senior year would be like. I mean, it wasn't really my fault. You hear your whole life about how amazing it is, and so by default, that's what happened to me. However, I would argue that that has not been the case. Most of my ideas of what would have made it the most perfect year did not come to fruition in the slightest. Even with things like seniority, recognition of hard work, and more quality time spent with family and friends, I was still unhappy. The issue was, I'm not sure why I was so unsatisfied. I think that there is a common misconception that once you get into college, the pressure is off and you will be content. At least, that's what I thought. I mean, what else is there to really care about? However, it turns out that was just the start of my challenges. First, it was the overnight summer camp I have attended since the 5th grade ended. Then cheer ended, then weightlifting, then giving up my title at the fair, then the musical, and the list goes on. All the things that made me were being sporadically taken away. However, I didn't know it at the time, but until I lost my granny in late January, I had never experienced true heartbreak and loss. Granny was a huge part of my daily life, all of high school. She lived with my grandma only 1 mile from my house, and since the start of COVID, I went over almost every day. If someone didn't know where I was probably at my grandma's. I had the honor of spending the last few years of her life getting to know her. When she passed, it felt like all the air was taken out of my lungs. I put on a show whenever I could, telling people I was fine and whatnot, but the truth was, I have been very sad since I lost her. But I realized something. Joy, that was her name, was the most joyful person I had ever met, but ironically, her favorite color was blue. Funny how a color associated with sadness was Joy's favorite. Nevertheless, her name fit her perfectly. She told me in the weeks leading up to her death not to cry, and when I did, it was happy tears of the amazing times that we had spent. And she was right. They were happy tears in a way. I was so beyond blessed to spend almost 18 years with my great-grandmother that made the passing so difficult. What we don't realize... Sorry for the wrong order. What we don't realize is how much happier we would all be if we just tried to have a little bit more joy. For me, that was literally and figurative. A simple and quite frankly basic lesson, but nonetheless a true lesson. It's one of those concepts that people are aware of but blow over because they don't think that it matters. But it does. You deserve to feel joy each day. For a long time, I personally believed that I didn't deserve joy and that it was not possible for a person like me. I thought I had to be fake in front of everyone and be perfect because they all deserve to feel good, but I didn't. It took me a lot longer than it should have to figure out that feeling sad wasn't a good thing and I deserved happiness. Elder Joy Harshman showed me that feelings are natural and it's okay to feel sad sometimes, but we owe it to ourselves to feel joy. I am worth feeling joy, and you all are worth feeling joy. Now I'd like to thank some people who have brought me joy each day. First off, I'd like to thank my teachers, Mrs. Housebrook and Mrs. Boyd. I'm so happy that I got to know both of you. Thanks for letting me hang out with you guys in Indy. You are both so cool. Mr. Yanelli, thank you for being such a devoted teacher and for caring so much about all of your students. Thank you for being so patient with me in both of the classes that I'm in. I really appreciate it. Mr. Cotton, thanks for letting me tell all my terrible jokes and always having a smile to share. Also, thanks for letting me borrow like all of your pens this year. Reverend Corey, thank you for being a great mentor. Your wise words and truly kind heart are so inspiring, and your patience is commendable. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity as student chaplain. I am forever grateful. Mr. Greenhouse, you have truly made a huge impact on my life. I am so grateful for the experience that the gauntlet has brought to me, and I can't wait to see what the future holds as I pursue a career in journalism. None of that would have been possible without you. Thank you for encouraging my dreams, and remember, keep up the sass. Mrs. Elisha, you truly have been a school mother to me. Thank you for encouraging my love for theater and being there for everyone. I will really miss you next year. To my friends, Sawyer, Priscilla, Sawyer, Priscilla, and Marina. Thank you for being funny and awesome to be around. I really appreciate you all immensely. Ashley, you mean the world to me. You're one of the only people I've ever met who I've truly connected with on a deep level. I'm seriously going to miss you. Jaden, getting to know you has been an absolute blast. You are one of the funniest people I know, and I appreciate having somebody as loud as me around. Thank you for being you. Sam, you are so amazing. You're kind, intelligent, and thoughtful. I'm so grateful for you. And Maddie, I feel like we really clicked once we got to know each other. You are beautiful inside and out, and your love for the Lord is inspiring. The way you carry yourself is wonderful. I appreciate your friendship. I will really miss you, Sam, Edward, and Jada next year. I know we haven't been close for long, but I don't know what I would do without you. Alex, I'm happy to be your left-hand man because apparently you always have to be on the right. I'm so excited for what the next 4 years has in store, Girl Phoenix, and I literally can't wait to see you on Broadway. I'll always be your #1 fan. Patrick, as you always say, I appreciate you. We definitely test each other's patience, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I really hope you choose Chapel Hill so that we can meet up every once in a while. You're the best. Madison, I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know you the past 6 years. You're funny and smart, and if you move to Australia and become the next great marine biologist, make sure to call your pal Reese every once in a while. Savannah, you are the closest thing I've ever had to a sister. Your humor and support has been one of the most constant things in my life in a world of uncertainty. You've seen me at my best and at my worst. Nonetheless, thank you for being you. I love you. Finally, to the girl who kept me from going to boarding school sophomore year, Evelyn Bauer, thank you for being my best friend, who knew 10th grade Spanish would bring me joy embodied as a person. Thank you for being there for me and when the world feels like it's falling apart. There's so much more I could say, but for now, I love you to pieces. To my extended family, I love you all so much, but it would take me forever to thank each person individually, so for now, thank you for everything. And Dana, you are truly the most loyal of friends. Thank you for all the fun weekends that we've spent together. I know you'll slash some powders for me. I love you so much. Quinn, I love you like my own little sister. I can't wait to see what your time here has in store. This place has been so special for me, and I know it's going to be special for you. I'll always be one phone call away. I love you. Erin, thank you for being the best big sister. From you navigating me to now, your support and wisdom have been constant. You also made my dream more as a real staff a reality. I'm so grateful for you. I don't know what I would do without you. I love you. I and Pop, you are both so strong. It takes real warriors to overcome what you two have, and I admire you both. Tyler and Nikki, I appreciate you both so much. Tyler, watching you become the man that you are today is truly inspiring. Thank you for loving me no matter what. Nikki, I love you like my own sister. From the day we met, I knew you'd be best of friends and sisters. I love you. proud of your girl. Thank you for being my #1 fan in everything I do and supporting my dreams. I love you. And finally, to the two ladies I'm not sure I'd be here without. Grandma, the laughs that we shared and the memories that we made are some of the best of my life. One time you told me that Grandma Tubby was your buddy. Well, you are my best buddy. I can say with certainty I wouldn't have gone through the past couple of years without you. I don't know what I will do without our daily gossip sessions. You mean everything to me. I love you so much. And finally, to my inspiration, my granny. Even though you aren't physically here today, I believe I owe you a proper thank you. You turned blue into yellow. I miss you more than anyone knows, and my life feels incomplete without you. But I know you're dancing with Papa Paul in heaven, and I know you're with me every step of the way. So today I wear blue in honor of you. I hope to carry on your legacy in behalf of the woman that you were. I will always be your Reese. I love you forever. My favorite artist is Billy Joel. His lyrics have gotten me through many hard times, so I'll end with a quote. The joy of life is made up of seemingly obscure and mundane victories that give us our own small satisfactions. Thank you.